All right. Well, it's a beautiful day out here. And what time is it? Yeah, 10:30. I was thinking about 10 o'clock. And I already hear my neighbors, some of the distant neighbors down the street already doing their yards. It's that time of the year. I've worked on a few mowers, but this time I ran across a power washer on my way to the post office. But let me show you what I got. Well, there she blows. This is a Power Stroke, has a Honda the GCV 160 engine on it. These are actually pretty decent machines here. This one, yeah, you can see it's rated at 2600 PSI. Not a whole lot, but for, you know, for average home use, it's not bad, you know. The wand, the hoses all look in good shape. Looks like this has been out. Of course, this is a pressure washer, but this looks like it's been sitting out in the rain or something. You can see some rust there on the muffler. Is there any rust on this side? Yeah, on the on that control bracket and the governor, you can see there's a little rust. Not bad. I think it'll clean up nicely. But I just happened to be going to the post office down the street, and this was out on the curbs, just say free. It's not working. So let's take a look at it and see what it'll take to get this thing running. Well, all right. Yeah, like I said, everything else looks pretty good, doesn't it? The hoses look good. The wand looks good. Is that? I wonder if this is all new stuff. Even the brass, everything looks new. Maybe they replaced all this at one time. Who knows? Who knows? So let's take a look. Gas is on. There is gas in it. You take a sniff. Yeah, that's fresh gas. I'm going to check the oil over here. You probably can't see it from over there. Well, there's plenty of oil. It is kind of dark, so it needs to be changed, but at least it's not no signs of oil or water in it. It's a dark oil. It's not all chocolate milk looking. Let's see. Let's take a look at the air filter. Oh, that's a new filter. God, everything looks great, man. I wonder. Let's see if it'll crank. Alright, that's on. The choke lever looks like it's all bent up, but that's easy. It's just it just coils over, and it's still operating. So the choke is on when you pull it out. That's on. Gas is on. Alright. Well, it almost cranked the first one. Well, it definitely runs, but you can tell I was moving it in and out. It only runs when the choke is on, so I was slowly moving it in. Because what it's doing, it's sucking all the gas in, and when you turn the choke off, there's not enough fuel getting to it. It just dies. So I was trying to slowly move it in, keep it running, and hopefully flush out, help flush out whatever's, in the carburetor. And it did work there for a second, but once I start cycling, it's just dying again. But actually, it looks like it just needs a carb cleaning. And yeah, that still has soap in it. So I'm going to get it running. Then the next thing is the pump pumping. I'll hook up some water to it and make sure that it's building up pressure. But let's look at the carburetor. Alright, let's get this where you can see what's going on. Get this wand out of the way. Sorry about that. This wand looks new. You can see all the brass on it. All the brass is spotless. And up here. Well, that's good. Let's see. The air filter is in great shape. Alright, let's take this carburetor off. Here we go, that one was tight. Let's get all this off. Take the governor spring, and there's the governor. If I can twist this around, oh, I need to take the fuel line off. Alright, now let's twist this over. There we go. Okay, there's some gas coming out of there, but it looks like it was old gas. So apparently, well, I don't know. Let's see. Mild. Can't say what I'm trying to say. Mildly dirty. So you can see there was some old gas in it. You can see the flakes coming off here. It's like the varnish, but it's coming right off. So looks like it's going to clean up pretty nicely, and I'll take the unscrew that little needle valve there. I'm sure that's what's causing the problem. Yeah, everything just came right off, didn't it? There she blows. And I'll bet this is what is clogged up. So just hold it up to the light. Nope, it's not, doesn't look bad at all. Let's get this other piece off. Alright, so let's let this hang. Here's the hose. If I can hold it with one hand. Let's turn the gas on. Yeah, see the gas coming out of it's good and clean. And while I have this off, Let's bend this choke lever semi back into place. Looks like it's bent here. Alright. Now let's see if we can bend this kind of back into shape. It's not easy to bend. I wonder what happened to it. Alright, that's a little better. And before I screw it in, I need to insert the return hose. There we go. There we go. Alright, well, let's step back and see if this will run. Alright. We have water hooked up. Let's make sure you're not going to get wet over there. Let's crank this puppy up and see if it'll blast us some pressurized water. Wow, did you hear all that? The pump is working, but man, there was some clattering coming out of there. Oh yeah, well, let's take another look. I'm just going to let the pressure drain out of here. And we'll take this cover off. It looks like something came loose. Kind of makes you want to. Speaking of that, I'll be right back. Alright, let's take this joker off. I guess that was too easy of a fix, huh? Too good to be true. Let's see what's going on underneath here. Oh wow. Isn't that something? Oh, that's a bitch. Well, I guess I'll take it farther apart, but you can see how the shaft split. I'll have to think about this one. Oh, that's too bad. Well, I wonder why it didn't do that when I very first started it up. But once we got it running strong, maybe it was just hanging on there, and it finally broke all the way through. Yeah, that does suck, doesn't it? Wow. Yep, the shaft is a goner. Yeah, what a bummer, huh? Just split right off, just sheared right off. I am curious. Yeah, it looks like the yeah, it looks like the flywheel key split in half too. So, but that does suck, doesn't it? Dang, I was ready to get this sucker started, get it running, and off to the races, right? Well, everything else was pretty decent on it. I guess it's just going to be one for parts, right? Yeah, that was kind of a bummer, wasn't it? Man, I was getting ready for a quick fix and get it out, selling it or using it or whatever, but wow, got it running, cleaned the carb, got it running, and bingo, I think it was just barely hanging on there. And isn't that something? Well, that's a bummer. So I'll figure out what I'm going to do with that. You know, I don't know if I have. I might have a mower with a Honda engine on it that I could strip off, or I'll just take this one and use it for parts, right? Because everything else went on it was good. The pump's good. The hose and the wand look brand new, just about. But oh well, I guess that's it for this video. Until I figure out what to do with it, yeah, just be sure to like, subscribe, and watch for my next video.